Today, we are updating the binders in the official Pokemon card library. Y'all been asking for updates on these binders, and with Ascended Heroes basically here, I figured now is the time.
Also that, and I'm kind of snowed in from the winter storm that just passed by, so I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck, help!
Luckily, I got a Pikachu walkie-talkie in case I'm stuck here for a while. Although, I am gonna need some food if I'm stuck here for a while. Just where could we find some food? I mean, I can't get sushi anywhere. It's my favorite food of all time. We're gonna go through the binders one by one. I'll update you all on where we're at, and then we'll open up packs from that set. Let's head to the studio, but first, what is up, my breaking family? Send in some positive vibes in your direction. Now we can get started. We're gonna start off with the newest set and then work our way to the oldest set, which is gonna be Paldean Fates. So a combination of Mega Evolution and Scarlet and Violet era. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here is the update for Phantasmal Flames. Honestly, not missing that many cards whatsoever. It's one of those sets that I'm not super worried about completing right away just because we're not missing that many. Now, when I build a binder, I always put the regular version in the back and then the reverse holo version right there in the front. That way, every page looks all nice and shiny and sparkly. So anyways, we're missing two illustration rares, one of those being a Yamper and a Flygon. Now, we are still missing the SIR Charizard. So we're missing the SIR Charizard and a couple others. But honestly, most of the set is complete. You know, minus that SIR Charizard, there's not really much to worry about when it comes to this set. Now, some of the sets you see in today's Pokemon card opening, we're doing really well with, and we actually don't need a whole lot more to complete the set. However, there are some sets that I'm gonna be as honest, I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about trying to pull these cards or trade for them because there are some big ones out there, but I will say Phantasmal Flames is not one of those sets that I am worried about. I do have a list over here that I've written down of the cards I'm missing. Obviously, Charizard SIR and the Gold are going to be the biggest cards missing from the Phantasmal Flames binder. So we're only going to open up 3. Some of the sets we're going to open up more than 3 packs, depending on really kind of how much we're missing. We got Yamper going into, oh, I think we already have something. Look back here. You see that? Nice little sliver of something. Vileplume and a Mega Lopunny EX Energy. Put it in the filing cabinet, pack number 1, and we already have ourselves a hit. Here we go, sleeve it up. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section, the very important Pokemon card section, which means we can officially add the VIP ropes with the all-you-can-eat bagel bites. That's right, the all-you-can-eat bagel bites. That's all we serve in the VIP section. Sausage, pepperoni, combination cheese. That's it, that's all. Grab yourself a paper plate, your VIP as well. Now, we are still missing some illustration rares. 3 to be exact. Yamper, Flygon, and Ambipom are the 3 that we're missing. We got Surledge going into Seviper, Mamoswine, and a full art switch, back-to-back hits. Energy Breaking Family. Now, I know we don't need them, but it still hits nonetheless, and these can always go in the trade binder and help us out later for something that we need. Whoop. So I'll never be upset about doubles, except if it's that bird right back there. Okay, here we go. Going into our last Phantasmal Flames opening. Can we go 3 for 3 in our Phantasmal Flames 3-pack? Almost unheard of these days, going 3 for 3 in a 3-pack. Charmander and, oh, ruined by Genesect, of course. Energy. Put it in the filing cabinet. Now we're actually going to move on to Mega Evolution. Remember, we're working our way down. So newest set all the way to the oldest set. Yeah, the next set, Mega Evolution, that's definitely one that I am panicked about. 13 cards that we are missing, and I feel like half of them are like SIRs and gold cards. But other than that, we're doing pretty good. And I opened up a good amount of the set. I think my luck with this set has just been kind of really, really horrible, I would say, when it comes to out of Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames. Definitely Mega Evolution, I think I've had the harder time getting pulls from. We are missing the Ivysaur right up there. I think that might be the only illustration rare that we are missing. Yeah, literally the only one that we're missing. But it's the SIR luck, blah, 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 SIR luck that we are having the most difficulty with. I do have my chase from the set, which is the Mega Kangaskhan EX. I love this card, so good. We got the Absol up there as well, Acerola's Mischief. We got the Lieutenant Surge right here as well that was gifted to us from a fan at a meet and greet that I did back in December at Pokepalooza. So 13 cards, 13 cards. We really, really got to try our best in today's video to try to pull at least one card that we need. This one, Breaking Family, this set right here, out of all of the sets from Scarlet and Violet era and from Mega Evolution era, Mega Evolution Base is the set that worries me the absolute most. And there's good reason why, because I've not pulled... Hang on, let me read it to you. SIR's golds that were missing, Lucario, Gardevoir. SIRs were still missing Wally, Lily, Latias, Lucario, and Gardevoir. I'm a little worried. Overall, a total of 13 cards missing. Okay, we're obviously going to open up a... You don't have to laugh, okay? We're only 2 sets in, and you're already laughing at me. I just don't understand why he has to hurt my feelings like that. Okay, going into pack number 1 of Mega Evolutions. If we can pull any of these 13 cards that we are missing, I will be a happy, happy dude. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go, Breaking Family. Pack number 1, SIR, Mega Latias. No way that just happened on pack number 1. We got an SIR. Woo! Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that just happened. Checking my list, double checking. Yeah, we need the Mega Latias SIR. Woo! Okay. All right. This is going to be a good Pokemon opening. We already have a hit. Already. Okay. Okay, this is good. This is good. If this is how it's going to go the entire Pokemon opening, I don't know if I can handle it. We're only on the second set. I don't know if I can handle it, Breaking Family. Oh my goodness. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. Even when you get some of that glare on it, look at how beautiful that looks. Wow. Wow. Okay. Going ahead and sleeving it up. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. And since we pulled an SIR, that can only mean one thing. Our Bagel Bites are evolving. Ah, look at that. Now they're all sparkly. We got the sparkly Bagel Bites now. It does have a stage 2. Bagel Bites does have a stage 2, but in order for that to happen, we have to pull another SIR, and then it'll evolve into stage 2. But right now, we got the sparkly Bagel Bites with a nice little upgrade right there already this early on in the video. Continuing on to the next pack of Mega Evolutions. Well, we can check that right off the list. We got Young Goose, Rare Candy, Shuckle, going into... Are we back? Back to back. Oh. For a second there, I saw the Curlia right there, and I thought, wait a minute. We got back-to-back pulls, though, with the Mega Gardevoir EX. Woo! Energy, put that in the filing cabinet right back there. Let's go ahead and sleeve it up. Right there in the VIP section. I don't know how I'm going to continue the rest of this Pokemon opening. We're already doing fantastic. We got Miltank with the rollout, Spiritomb, Surfing, and a Kyogre. So that means a total of 12. I was going to say 12. I can do basic math. Yeah, it's the advanced kind of like algebra that I have a hard time with. Well, you don't have to make fun of me. Here we go. Like you, right? You have a gas problem. But I don't tell anybody that. I've never told anybody that you have a gas problem. So it's good to be nice, right? Because we don't have to reveal everything. We got Bayleaf going into Spearow, which is a bird. And it'd be rude to tell a bird just sit there and not spread its wings and fly away, bird, fly away. Go be a bird, be yourself. We got Spiritomb, Hariyama, and an Alakazam for the rare in that one. Energy. All right, now we're going to move on to our 3-pack. It's a Psyduck 3-pack with the promo. Might be the best 3-pack ever, obviously, because of Psyduck right there. Hang on, give me 1 second. All right, here. I got it. No, I don't need any help. I'm good. All right, here we go. You see, last time you tried to help Oricorio, things didn't go as planned, all right? Here we go. Now, what would be wild if we pulled another SIR Latias, right? We went from having none to 2. That would be kind of weird, right? I mean, it's possible, right? It's possible. We got Nuzleaf, Tyrogue, going into Magnezone. Come on, be an SIR. And a Mega Kangaskhan EX. My favorite SIR from the set is the Mega Kangaskhan Energy. And it was literally in the first pack that we opened, which was kind of wild. It was at a Mega Evolution event that Pokemon invited us out to. And literally, it was like in my first pack of cards that they gifted me. So it was kind of bonkers because I've never pulled my chase on pack number 1. We got Mystery Garden going into the Fighting Gong. Okay, we might have another situation right here going into a 3-pack where we've had a pull and then another pull. But can we get that third pull 3 for 3 in a 3-pack? It's got to be possible, right? It's got to be out there somewhere where there's 3 for 3 in a 3-pack. Whoop! Right there in the VIP section. Honestly, a lazy river of ultra rares happening today. Okay, 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Come on. Let's make it happen. Jinx. Don't jinx us. All right. We got Onyx with the Kanto vibes. Tinkaton. Volcanion. Xerneas. Oh, and a Meganium. Energy. You jinxed us, didn't you? Now, I will say, if there is a certain set that you would like to see me go through so you can see how much of it we have complete, let me know down in the comment section. There's still sets that are definitely not complete, and there's some in here that are 100% complete, but it starts at base set and then it goes in order. And Marie also spent some time making some stickers. So when you pull it out, you can see the set name right there on the back of it. We chose to put them on the back of the binder instead of the spine because I feel like when you look at it like this, it looks nice and clean. There's no stickers or nothing. I don't know, that's just kind of the way that we like doing it. I have a little cheat sheet that shows me where all the sets are. And honestly, at this point, I've kind of memorized where all of them are, so I don't really need any help. I just kind of like having those stickers on the back. But yeah, if you have a favorite set, maybe it is Breakthrough, or it could be Legendary Collection, whatever it may be, let me know and maybe we'll go through it in a future video. But in the meantime, we got to focus on the next set over here, which is going to be White Flare. This is a hard one. This is one of those sets that has the Pokeballs, it has the Master Balls. So how I lay out this binder is obviously you got the regular version in the back, you got the reverse holo on top, then the next spot over is Pokeball version, then the next spot over will be Master Ball version. So obviously with that Sewaddle, we do not have the Master Ball version of that one yet. So it definitely makes the binder look a lot more empty when you do it that way, but that's just the way we're going to do it. We're still missing a bunch of Master Balls. For some reason, the Master Balls are extremely hard to pull. I don't know why. It feels like they should be a little bit easier to pull. I think a lot of you would agree with me on that one. But going back here to the illustration rares, not looking too bad at all. We have pulled a God Pack for White Flare. So no complaints there whatsoever. I'm not going to tell you how many cards we're missing because obviously, as you can see, it is a good amount with the Master Balls and the Pokeball versions. And we got the Victini. Marie pulled that. Well, technically I pulled it, but it was in Marie's video on her channel. So if you want to go check out her channel, there's a link down in the video description. So beautiful, beautiful Victini. And right down there, we have the Reshiram as well. White Flare. Now, This set isn't as bad as Prismatic. However, on my list over here, I did write LOL. I didn't bother writing out everything that I needed from the set because it's just Pokeballs, Master Balls. Obviously, we're trying to master this entire set. What in the world is happening? It won't open. Ah. Okay, there we go. So I just wrote LOL. I mean, that's pretty much what it comes down to. So, White Flare, Booster Bundle. I said, look at this. It would not open. Okay, we got 6 packs with the Booster Bundle. Now, I figured, obviously, since Ascended Heroes we're on the heels of Ascended Heroes, basically, right? It's basically here. You know, I always like to try to update the binders, give you all an update of kind of the current generation that we're in right before a new set releases, so that way we all have an idea of like what we're missing in the official Pokemon card library. We got Deerling Pokeball and a Keldeo EX Energy, so that's why we're doing this today, but also at the same time, whoop, we are snowed in, so we did get, I think, whoop, about 14-ish inches of snow, so we're not going anywhere right now as of the filming of this video. So by the time this video goes up, we should be good and we should be going kind of out and about. I mean, obviously Ascended Heroes is releasing, so we have to go on search for that and we got to do release day video and all that stuff. But as of right now, me filming this earlier in the week, we're not getting too far. We got Configregus Energy, and I'm not a big snow person, so I don't get excited about it whatsoever. I'm not like someone that's like, oh, I gotta go out there, I'm gonna play in the snow. You know, it's different. It gets different when you're a little bit older. I mean, I used to be excited about it because snow days, right? What do snow days equal? 2-hour delays, sometimes no school whatsoever. It was great. It was great. You had no school. You got to stay home, watch The Price is Right. I mean, what was better than that, right? Now a snow day just means getting up earlier, shoveling the driveway, and still trying to go about your day, running errands, whatever it may be. But now just with snow, all right? It doesn't really... Oh, no way! Keldeo SIR! Oh, my goodness! And we need that one, too! Keldeo SIR! Woo! Okay, Breaking Family. We got 2 SIRs. We got 2. Oh, my goodness. It's a good day. It's a good day for a good day. Okay, woo! Lapras around the room. Lapras around the room. Ah, thank you so much for being here, Saida. I always appreciate you being super, super nice. Slowpoke, thank you for being here as well. What's that? No, it's actually the start of 2026. Yeah, 2016. 2016? No, that's just everybody talking about that on social media. You're pretty sure I'm wrong? You still think it's 2016? Breaking Family, I cannot believe it. Pulling 2 SARs that we actually need. We actually need these. Keldeo EX. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. I think that's my first time seeing this in person. Wow, the background almost kind of reminds me of the Deerling and Sawsbuck illustration rares. Wow, okay, sleeve that up. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. In Breaking Family, I guess that means our Bagel Bites are about to evolve. There we have it, the gold Bagel Bites. It doesn't get much better than that. Stage 2 Bagel Bites. Now, if we get another SIR that we need, wasn't quite expecting that, so we'll have to figure out a stage 3 of Mega Bagel Bites. Mega Bagel Bites, that's what we'll have to figure out. What is Mega Bagel Bites? I guess we'll figure out if another SIR gets pulled. We got Zeemstrika, Simisear, and Embor for the rare. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. Whew, okay. 3 sets in, and I'm already breaking a sweat here. We got Basculin, Sawsbuck, going into a Durant, Lullaby, and a Tornadus. Now, Obviously, since we just opened up White Flare, that can only mean one thing. We gotta open up Black Bolt now. Black Bolt is the same situation as White Flare. I don't have a number for how many cards we're missing for the library, just for the simple fact that we have to worry about those Master Balls and the Pokeballs. You can see with the Snivy right there, we have all 3 versions of that one, but definitely a binder just like White Flare that it looks like we're missing a lot, when in all reality, I guess we kind of aren't. We're just missing the different holo foil patterns. I mean, we have the regular versions of all the cards, but going back to the illustration rares, I know that's what a lot of people care about the most, so let's kind of show that. We are, yeah, White Flare is doing a little bit better than Black Bolt, even though Black Bolt has some of my favorite illustration rares. Between the two, like this Timber right here, I love this Timber card. It looks so good. The picture, the colors are vibrant. Very, very nice card. Going back here to special illustration rares. Oh, I got to point out this Autono. This is such a good Autono right here. Asaka Ito is the artist for that one. Does kind of like the crocheted, the knitted Pokemon. Love their artwork. That's one of Marie's favorite artists. But back here to the special illustration rares, definitely, we got the Excadrill, we got the Zekrom. I mean, better than nothing. Now, I do feel like Black Bolt and White Flare are underrated sets. I mean, obviously, the generation is not one of the most popular generations amongst all of the Pokemon Pokemon universe, right? But I still think it's a great set, and I think it's gonna be one of those sets where people are gonna be like, man, I kind of wish I would have tried to complete Black Bolt or White Flare. I wish I would have tried to trade for a little bit more of it, or I wish I would have saw it a little bit more in stores. Throw! Obviously, you know, saying I wish I would have bought a little bit more of it, that's kind of hard to say, especially when it's just like, you kind of just take what Pokemon cards you can find at this point. But I definitely think it's going to be one of those sets where people are like, man, I wish I would have tried to complete that set by trading for some of those cards. It's definitely a hard set to complete with all the illustration rares. We got a Landorus and a Victini. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. No cards pulled so far from Black Bolt that we need. Would be kind of wild if we could pull another SIR from this set. And that'd be 3 SIRs at that point. We got another Pokeball right there. Obviously, we are collecting the Pokeballs, so we will, if I pull anything that I need, Pokeballs, Master Balls, SIRs, you'll see them all go into the binder. Okay, here we go. Next pack. This is our third to last pack of Black Bolt. We got Unpheasant, Fly Away, Krokorok, and Excadrill EX Energy for the rare. Go ahead and sleeve that one up. Right there in the VIP section. Second to last pack with this one. Now don't forget, we got Pokemon Day coming up February 27th. I know it's a little bit early to be talking about that, but we do have some fun plans for Pokemon Day, February 27th, literally on Pokemon Day. Master Ball? Oh no, Lilligant is not a Master Ball. So definitely make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video here on the channel. Not only will we be celebrating Pokemon Day, I feel like I almost stumbled over my words there. Not only will we be celebrating Pokemon Day, but we'll be celebrating 12 years of doing Pokemon videos right here on YouTube. Literally thousands of videos over the past 12 years right here on the channel, and we're still gonna keep doing it because it's because of all of you. I love hanging out with all of you. Professor's Research. Hey, there we go. Cincino illustration rare. Another beautiful card. You see what I'm saying? This artwork from the set is so gorgeous. Sleeve up the Cincino right there. Right there in the VIP section. Now, Breaking Family, we're going to move on to another set that does worry me just a little bit. And there's several reasons why I'm kind of worried about this set. So, along with Mega Evolutions, I would say that Destin Rivals is also another set that I'm kind of worried about just because of the amount of SIRs that we are missing from this set. For the most part, you can see that it is complete, especially when we get to the illustration rares, except for we're missing my chase from the set. The illustration rare Misty Psyduck. It is wild that we have not pulled that yet. Literally, the Misty's illustration rare Psyduck and the Kangaskhan are the last two illustration rares that we're missing from this set. Other than that, a lot of beautiful cards in this set. I'd like to point out this Rapidash right here. Very, very beautiful card. I think underrated illustration rare from this set. Also, the Rotom down here. I feel like Rotom always has very like fun and whimsical cards, especially with the artwork. You know, just kind of taking over those electronics, just like Rotom does. A very, very good card. Of course, the Meowth. You can't talk about Destin Rivals without pointing out the Team Rocket's Meowth. Is so good. I mean, when you talk about Team Rocket, Meowth is like the first thing that comes to your mind. It is just like iconic Team Rocket goodness. Then going back here to like SIRs, we got the Moltres not too long ago, just a couple weeks ago. I think actually 2 weeks ago, we pulled that Team Rocket's Moltres. We got the Ho-Oh right here. We got the Nidoking that we randomly pulled in the car. We weren't even filming. We bought a couple packs inside of the store and ended up coming out and pulling the Nidoking like in the parking lot from the store. We got the Crobat down there, which honestly, my favorite SIR from Destin Rivals is this Crobat. It's so good. Look at the background of that. Like, that is nightmare fuel. But of course, the big card, like big SIR that we're missing from the set is going to be the Mewtwo. We have all the golds over here as well. We did a video back in 2025 at the North America International Championships in New Orleans, where we tried to collect every gold card that we were missing. Really fun video if you haven't seen it. But yeah, Mewtwo, obviously big one, but that Psyduck, we got to pull that one right now. We're still missing six SIRs from Destin Rivals, so that's why we got to open up a booster bundle. We are still missing that Mewtwo, obviously, as you saw. It's a big one, and the Psyduck. Literally, we've pulled all the other illustration rares except for two, Kangaskhan and Psyduck. My chase of the set, Psyduck, and we still have not pulled. We pulled all the other ones, but we have yet to pull that one. It seems like a weird like cosmic joke, right? The universe is playing a joke on us, like, oh, Psyduck, you haven't pulled that? We'll continue not pulling that. I mean, it seems weird, right? So I don't know. I feel like it has to be some sort of joke, a cosmic joke. We got Ampharos going into a Nose Pass, Rotom, and a Zapdos. Energy, I think earlier I was talking about Pokemon Day, but we do have something big planned for Pokemon Day. It's going to come out on Pokemon Day, something that I've never, ever done before. I have a bad habit of spoiling things, and I was trying to give you a hint, but I feel like that might give it away. So just turn on your notifications. Also, if you've not been getting notifications when videos go up, just turn them off and then turn them back on. Make sure you turn on all notifications, and that should kind of reset it. We got Grimmsnarl EX as our first pull from Destin Rivals. Go ahead and sleeve that up. Whoop. I will say, we are doing better than usual when we do these update videos. When we do these update videos, we usually don't pull anything that we need. I mean, we get pulls, but it's usually nothing that we need, so it ends up going in the trade binder. We got Wobbuffet. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. I really hope that Grimmsnarl's not the only pull. I'll take the Kangaskhan. I'll take the Kangaskhan, okay, at this point. We got a Nidoran, Flaffy, Misty Psyduck, the best Pokemon in the entire world, Porygon Z, Ponyta, and a Zeraora. Ouch. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. Something tells me that Grimmsnarl might be our only pull from Destin Rivals. I really hope not. We got Sudowoodo, Gibble, Hypno. Full art Dondozo. We don't need the full art Dondozo, but still, it's a pull. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. I will say the SIRs are missing Giovanni, Ariana Grande, Ethan's Adventure, Garchomp, Mewtwo, Yanmega, and then, of course, Kangaskhan and Misty Psyduck for illustration rares. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. All right, one Destin Rivals pack. Do it with me. S-I-R. 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 Okay, keep it going. Keep it going no matter where you're at right now. Let's get some of that good luck going. We got Toad School, Impidimp, Weasel, going into Energy Recycler, Squawkabilly. Hey, Arvin's Greedent, we'll take it. And we got Cynthia's Roserade Energy. We have it already, but we will absolutely take that. Whoop. Now, the next set that we're moving on into is obviously Journey Together, but we're actually not missing that much of the set. Next up is Journey Together, only missing 2 cards from the set. This was the first set to release after the nightmare that is Prismatic Evolutions, and I think a lot of people went really, really hard on Journey Together just because the kind of hype was there with the Prismatic Evolutions, and that Pokemon boom was kind of starting all over again, kind of the same one that we saw back in 2020, 2021. And now it's kind of starting to like lessen a little bit. It's starting to calm down a little bit. It's not fully back to where it was, but it is calming down, and I think a lot of people are seeing signs of that. But anyways, completely different topic. A lot of neat cards inside of the set, including the Whale Lord. This is based off of like something that some of the whales actually do. They kind of like tilt themselves like that. I didn't know Whale Lord did that as well, but the Furret, oh my goodness, look at that adorable, adorable Furret. Whoo, okay. Continuing on, I like that Maractus up there, by the way. I feel like Maractus doesn't get a whole lot of love. But here we go. We got the Ruffian over here that I always say looks like a scalper. I think Ruffian is definitely a scalper. We got Volcanion. We got the Lily's Clefairy as well. We actually pulled this from a single pack, which was kind of wild. And then I think like a week later, we pulled another one. So we went from having none to 2 within a matter of like a week, week and a half. So you never know when that's going to happen. We got the Spiky Energy. We got the Salamence. I ended up trading for that one. So 2 cards that we are missing right now. Enzorark and Full Art Iris's Fighting Spirit. Nothing crazy. We're only going to open up 3 packs of Journey Together. We're literally missing 2 cards. 2 cards from the set. Once again, it is Iris's Fighting Spirit Full Art and then Enzorark SIR. So literally the only 2 cards that we're missing. Let's see if we can pull it while we're snowed in right now. And of course, I know a lot of people have been dealing with this winter storm. Not just me. I'm located in Indiana. I know a lot of the U.S. is facing that snowstorm right now. So if you're dealing with that, I hope you're safe. I hope you're staying warm, and hopefully you haven't lost power. That was the one thing that I was like crazy worried about, was losing power. And so as of right now, we haven't lost any. Knock on wood. So I'm surprised when I didn't do that the Eevee didn't start barking out there. We got a Islagore and a Hops Snorlax Energy. Yeah, Journey Together not treating us so kind at the moment. Okay. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be out shoveling snow. So wish me luck on that. It's like, what, 13? Like I said, 13 to 14 inches of snow. We don't have a snow blower or anything like that. Literally, Marie and I just go out there and we tackle it together and just kind of get it over with. Oh, that was probably the worst opening out of all the sets. My apologies, Slowpoke. I know the energy came at you. I got a little sad there. We just need 2 cards. Still working on the Steam Siege over there, I can see. All right. I mean, what can I say about Prismatic Evolutions that hasn't already been said technically? I am very grateful that we have gotten as far as we have gotten with Prismatic Evolutions, right? Like, I am just beyond grateful that the binder looks like looks this full as it does, right? So super, super happy about that, and will not complain about that whatsoever. I mean, we can complain about the pull rates till the end of the day, but I think when it comes down to it, I think every set is just kind of like luck of the draw, right? I think we go through this kind of same discussion every single set that gets released. As soon as it gets released, everybody says, oh, the pull rates are terrible, like they're horrible, it's one of the worst sets ever for pull rates. But literally, if you go back and look at any set, right, that's been released, there's always everybody saying that the pull rates are horrible. I think it's just luck of the draw, right? At the end of the day. And some people have really good luck and some people don't have really good luck and some people have average luck. So it's just kind of how any trading card game works. Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece. I don't play any of those. I don't collect any of those. I literally only collect Pokemon, but I would assume it all kind of works the same with those sets as well. SIRs right there in the very back. We got the Ogerpon. We got the Flareon EX right there. We got more Ogerpon goodness. Palafin. I traded Katie for that Palafin. We got the Espeon EX right there. SIR. I pulled this from a Demigod pack, which was wild to actually pull a Demigod pack. Iron Valiant. We do have the Umbreon. I did pull this Umbreon from a surprise box. Wasn't from a God pack or anything like that. Literally just pulled that one SIR from a surprise box, and I was super, super pumped about it. Also, let's give some love to this Pecharunt right here. That is a beautiful looking card. The background is stunning. I definitely think that needs a little bit more love. And then I think we have all the golds back here as well. Yeah, I think we have all the golds. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Listen, my expectations are the same as yours when it comes to this set right here. It's literally, if you want to talk about sets from 2025, obviously this was the first set released in 2025. It's got to be not my most favorite set from 2025. I mean, for the exact same reason it's not your most favorite set from 2025. Hey, Flareon, one of Marie's favorite Pokemon, not her most favorite Pokemon because it's Charizard, so right back there. Okay, now I am opening up a surprise box because I will say that we did pull the Umbreon from a surprise box. So, I've not pulled a God pack. I've pulled a Demigod pack, which is still a God pack in my book. But I figured let's go to a surprise box and see if maybe it'll deliver some of that same luck with that Umbreon that we pulled. It was a couple months ago, but I don't forget that because it's like literally one of the best pulls I've had. We got ourselves, Archuleta and a, Master Ball and a Pokeball? That like never happened. And a Dragapult right there, all in one pack breaking family. The Dreepy Master Ball and the Dragapult. It's kind of weird. We pulled the Dreepy and the Dragapult in the exact same pack. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and sleeve up the Dragapult. Whoop. And sleeve up the Master Ball. That's the first Master Ball pull of today. Whoop. Right there in the VIP section. Let's keep it going. All right, maybe Prismatic. It's 2026, so Prismatic Evolutions is like, all right, you know, you all have suffered enough with the wrath of Prismatic Evolutions, and it's like, I'm going to be kind to the Pokemon community now. I'm going to give you pulls. I feel like that's what it's thinking. We got Furfrou, Larvitar, Briar, a Professor, Baneri. I mean, back-to-back pulls with Prismatic Evolutions. Energy basically unheard of, right? Basically unheard of with the Sandy Shocks. Okay. Whoop. Can we go 3 for 3 with the Prismatic Evolutions? I mean, even if it's a Master Ball, I would say that's a hit, right? We got ourselves a Goldeen with the Kanto Vibes, Bronzong, Dipplin, and why? Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. Our last pack from Prismatic Evolutions. God pack? Oh, no God pack. That's all right. We still might have an SIR or a Demigod pack. All right. Let's not keep that out of the scenario here. And a Lugia EX. Okay, honestly, not bad pull rates when it comes to Prismatic Evolutions. 3 out of 4 for a Prismatic Evolution surprise box. Whoop. Kind of unheard of. I was hyped for the release of Surging Sparks because it was the first Scarlet and Violet set that didn't really have anything to do. I do have that card. It's in a deck, by the way. It was the first Scarlet and Violet set that really didn't have a whole lot to do with the Scarlet and Violet era Pokemon. It was kind of like the first set to branch out and start revisiting some of those past fan favorite Pokemon that we all love. Not that there's anything wrong with Scarlet and Violet era. I think a lot of us just love revisiting those past generations, especially if you're like a fan of Kanto or those earlier generations, right? Like you're waiting for some of those Pokemon to get cards, right? Like this Execute, literally one of the best cards from the entire set. That is an amazing Execute, probably top 5 Execute cards of all time go into this one right here. They're doing sports. They're trying to sport. They're doing their best. Also, this cast form is unbelievably crazy. You have all the cast forms on there. The Sunny cast form, you got regular cast form right there as well. And I love how it kind of has like the whole region right there below it. A little bit of a Google Maps situation going on there with the cast form. The Surledge, that was another really talked about card, and that's a Scarlet and Violet generation Pokemon. Oh, the Clobopus. Oh, that is such a crazy cool card as well. But we are missing a few cards from the set. We do have the big one, which is all the way back here. We do have the Pikachu. Boom. There it is. We actually have 2 of those Pikachus. Marie pulled one as well. I love this Alolan Executor. Slowly but surely, Alolan Executor is creeping in probably to my top 20 favorite Pokemon of all time. I don't know why. It just is. It's such a goofy Pokemon. And obviously, if you can't tell, like Psyduck is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Slowpoke's my second favorite Pokemon. Wobbuffet's in my top 10. Magikarp's in my top 10. I kind of like the goofy, silly Pokemon, and I feel like Alolan Executor represents that goofiness. I don't know about y'all, but I am pumped. I don't know if you've seen, but Secret Labs, the chair company, is making or has made Pokemon chairs. Literally, that's the chair that I use. Obviously, it's not a Pokemon chair, but Secret Lab is the brand of this chair that I've been using for years. You can see it says Secret Lab right there, but they got a Gengar, Eevee, and a Pikachu one, and I think if I was going to get one, I gotta go with the Pikachu. I don't know how it would look in here, though, but I would definitely like that one. I do like Secret Lab chairs, which is why I got one initially. You know, I sit at the desk, I work on the thumbnails, I still do my own thumbnails. I'm not the best at it, but I do my own thumbnails. I'd love, listen, if you're good at thumbnails, feel free to send me an email. My email's down in the video description. I would love to hire somebody to do my thumbnails, but it's still me doing them. I have no problem doing them. It's just, I've done thousands of them at this point. And so, you know, you get to a point where you're just like, I don't know what else to do for creatively for a thumbnail. And so sometimes I get that kind of like, I don't know, a creative block, a writer's block type of situation. Obviously y'all know John who edits the videos. But I feel like if I had somebody who could do thumbnails, that would definitely save me a bunch of time. And I would be able to work on a lot of other projects that I'm just not able to get to right away at times. Whoop! So, I don't know. I'll throw it out there into the universe. If anybody thinks that it's, please, serious inquiries only on that matter. Like, really, you gotta be serious about it. But I don't know, send me an email. You gotta show me examples of your work. Show me examples of past thumbnails that you have created. So yeah, I appreciate it if you do reach out. Like I said, please, only serious. You have to have examples of thumbnails that you've done. So we got Magnemite, Registeel, Victini, and a Tapu Koko Energy. Okay, not a Milotic, but it's still something. I don't know how I got to the thumbnail thing. I was literally talking about the Secret Lab chair. And it led to, okay, yeah, I sit in the chair for long periods of time editing the thumbnail. And then, yeah, one thing led into another. I guess I've never thought to just say to all of you and be honest and say, I need help if you feel like you can do thumbnails. So, all right, let's go to the next set. Shrouded Fable, one of the first special sets to release in the Scarlet and Violet era. Not the first special set, but one of the first. Very, very small set. Now, we're literally only missing one card from this entire set. Well, we were only missing one card from this entire set because I have the final card right here. So, Breaking Family, we are going to complete Shrouded Fable together. Cassiopeia SIR was the last card that I was missing, and we are officially about to add it in to the binder. Now, Breaking Family, I did not pull this card. I bought it. Literally, I was missing one card, and I was like, it makes no sense to keep opening up packs to try to pull that one card. Now, if it was a really expensive card, I probably would have kept opening up packs. But this was like, I think I spent $30 on this card right here. And I was like, $30 for the last card I'm missing. It just makes sense to me to do that. Sometimes you gotta do that to save yourself the pain and the heartache of opening packs. Shrouded Fable is now complete. We don't got to worry about it. However, a set we do have to worry about, one that is kind of scaring me a little bit because it's kind of mimicking Hidden Fates because of the Greninja inside of this one. I'm talking Twilight Masquerade. All of this is like all taken care of. There's still some reverse hollows that I'm missing, but I'm pretty sure it's in my bulk. I just have to take time to go through it and pull those out. But right back here, we're missing two cards. Two cards. Look, I mean, we got all the illustration rares, but we're missing the SIR Perrin and the SIR Greninja. And I'll explain the whole Greninja situation here in a moment. But those are the last two that we are missing. Really awesome set. And like this card right down here, the Sinistra EX, I think also another very underrated card. Like I feel like that would be the Sinistra if you were doing a like a Pokedex challenge. That would be the one you would want for the binder. It's so good. And then this SIR Blood Moon Ursaluna. Like, look at that. It's in the tree getting the honey. The Teddiuruses are on the outside. The Munchlax is like, hey, you bring some out for me. You got the Teddiuruses in the background having some fun as well. I mean, that's good. I love when they like show you the environment of what's going on in Pokemon artwork. That's some of my favorite artwork. I mean, I know the environment is kind of like in all of them, but that's like taking it to the next level right there with that honey and the tree, a little bit of a Yogi Bear situation. The Tatsugiri, I think, is definitely a standout illustration rare from this set. I mean, its colors are so vibrant. Easily some of my favorite Pokemon from the Scarlet and Violet era is all the forms of the Tatsugiri. I mean, so much so that I have all three of them up there on the Pokemon library shelf. But yeah, just two more cards, and then we're done with the set. But I feel like it's gonna take a lot longer than I expect. This set really, really worries me because we had a similar situation with Hidden Fates. We pulled, I don't know how many shiny Charizards. The last card we needed. And here's the thing. When it came to Hidden Fates, I made a special little challenge for myself. I had to pull every card. I couldn't trade for any. I had to pull every card. And Shiny Greninja was literally the last card we needed. And it took years to pull. I mean, that set released in 2019. And when I finally pulled it, I cried my eyes out. It was just such a overwhelming moment because, like, everything kind of just came back to me in that moment of just like all the years of searching for that card and for it to finally happen. It never feels like it would actually happen, and for it to be like, oh wow, this is a reality. This is actually happening. And so sometimes when that happens, it can kind of take you back a little bit. And so I definitely cried. So if you're interested in watching that video, just like if you type in YouTube, just like RealBreakingNate Pokemon cards made me cry, that video should come up. But the SIR Greninja is literally one of two cards that we still need from the set. That and the Perrin SIR. We get the Unfair stamp and a Teal Mask Ogerpon. So I feel like we're turning into a similar situation with this Greninja, especially if I pull a Perrin and then the Greninja truly becomes the last card. Right now, it's just one of 2 last cards, so don't laugh. Don't laugh. We got Eevee going into a Swirlix, Milotic, there's Perrin, not the Perrin we're looking for, but, and a Ting Lu. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. I mean, I would appreciate Greninja not being the last card that we need from the set. I'll take the Greninja now. I don't want to relive that again. All right. Now that I think about it, what? Twilight Masquerade came out in 2024, so we're already over a year with this set being released. We got Girder, Palafin, Diplin, and an Iron Thorns EX Energy. The hunt for Greninja still continues, Breaking Family. We are at the second to last set, Temporal Forces, and honestly, I think I'm getting to the point, much like the Shrouded Fable with the Cassiopeia, I think we're getting to the point to where I might just have to buy those as singles if I can't find somebody at like local Pokemon League or an event that has it for trade. But just missing 2 cards. Morty's Conviction SIR, and then the Iron Crown SIR as well. But other than that, we're doing really good with the binder. You can see the 2 spots right there that we're missing those cards. But that Raging Bolt up here, oh, look at the Raging Bolt. Literally probably best SIR from the set in my opinion. And then over here, when it comes to illustration rares, one of my favorites, oh, right down here, Lickitung. This is Lickitung right here. So good. Kanto vibes. I am definitely a Kanto person. I mean, it's the region I grew up with. So the Kanto Pokemon tend to always get the love from me. But the Deerling and the Sawsbuck, the 2 cards that go together, I wish it worked out better to where these were side by side in the binder. But it is what it is. But that's what it looks like right there. 2 underrated cards as well from this set. Maybe the best illustration rares inside of the set. And of course that Litten's a neat card as well. Iron Thorns, Morty's Conviction, literally 2 cards that we need. The only 2 cards we need from the set. So we're only going to open up 3 Ascended Heroes, obviously going to be the newest set. It's going to be really, really awesome. It looks like it's a combination between Scarlet and Violet and Mega Evolution era. And so it's like all kind of combined into one set. A lot of neat IRs, SIRs inside of that set. Oh, nice illustration rare. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Energy, put it in the filing cabinet. I would highly recommend, do not overspend on this set. It is a brand new set. It is going to be reprinted and reprinted and re-released probably for years. Okay, so I know FOMO is really, really hard, but do not FOMO on this set, okay? Like, Pokemon's still releasing 151, right, at this point. So, and 151 was 2023, so they're definitely still going to be printing Mega Evolution for years to come. And so, like I said, don't panic. Focus on something. A little collector tip, right, that I always like to say is focus on something right now. Hey, nice Wug Trio that nobody else is focusing on. Energy, right? Pick a set that you kind of started working on, but you fell off of it because a new set got released or something like that. So focus on a set that like nobody is looking at right now or paying attention to. Temporal Forces, right? Nobody's talking about Temporal Forces, but there's going to be one day where Temporal Forces, they're done printing it, right? And the amount of Temporal Forces that we see right now is a lot less than it was a year ago. So really think about that. Focus on Destin Rivals, right? Like, that's such a fun set. So, like I said, don't overspend. Like, that is like my number one thing. Definitely do not do that. And a Durampa for the rare. Energy. We have one set left, right? One set left, and it is probably one of the biggest cards inside of the set. Everybody goes crazy over this card, and rightfully so. It's a good-looking card. It's literally the last card that we're missing. Breaking family, we made it this far. the oldest set from the Scarlet and Violet era Mega Evolution, the whole thing we're doing today, Paldean Fates. Now, we're missing one card from this set, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what it is. We have all of the baby shinies, which honestly is a feat in itself to try and complete. This is a lot harder of a task than I think a lot of people initially think when going into trying to complete this. I mean, it's hard trying to pull all these baby shinies and find other people that have them for trades, just because there's so many of them. But I love the baby shinies. I love collecting them, and I think putting them all in a binder like this and seeing them all kind of laid out, it's just like really, really awesome looking. Love the shiny Spirit Tomb, one of my favorites from the set. Of course, back here, I didn't point it out, but Slowpoke and Slowbro. Obviously, Slowpoke, my second favorite Pokemon. I can't believe Oricorio got a shiny before Psyduck. That is wild. Now, I know Psyduck has one in Pokemon Pocket, but doesn't have a physical card, which is pretty much criminal. I would agree. It is very, very criminal. The Drifloon and the Drifbloom up here, very, very cool looking cards. But yes, we're literally just missing the shiny Mew, the Bubble Mew, as we all like to refer to it as, right there in that spot. Kind of wild that that's the last card that we're missing. I remember when Paldean Fates got released, everybody was going crazy over the Charizard. It was the Charizard this, Charizard that. And the Bubble Mew was kind of like everybody. We all appreciated the Bubble Mew, but fact of the matter is everybody wanted the Charizard. And the Bubble Mew was very obtainable. And then, out of nowhere, it just kind of switched, right? It became the Bubble Mew. So, crazy. It's crazy how things work like that. We have a Cottony Maractus. I definitely wish I would have traded for that one a lot sooner. We got an Oinkologne, Paldean Student, and a Golden Go for our rare energy. Put it in the filing cabinet. We're only opening up 2. We only need 1 card from this set. I feel like I'm going to have to end up trading for this card, which I don't want to do, because I'm going to have to trade a lot for that card. So, here we go. We got the community pack going on. Bottom left corner of your screen featuring comments from the past week. If you want to have a chance to be featured on the community pack, just leave a comment. We got Mousehold. Oh, I feel like we got something. Kilowattrel. Okay. In Breaking Family, we are ending on... Can I get a drum roll, please? Thank you. In Breaking Family, we are ending on... Come on, Mew. Come on, Mew. Oh, Shiny Cleffa, Primate, and Cyclizar. Yeah, all 3 of you ruined the party. You all did. Breaking Family, that's it for today's Pokemon video. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of the videos right over there. We'll see you all in the next video. And don't forget, I love every single one of you all around the world. Do it with me now. Peace, love, and a high five. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.